Okay, it was so hilarious. I didn't know the entire time that my microphone was on when I was ranting to you about that dude that left that comment. But it was like, I mean, I did curse, but I mean, who cares? Kids watch YouTubers curse all the time. And like, I'm kind of funny because the stuff I say is like, I forgot what it, like, I said bamboozled or something like bozo. I don't remember. But yeah, it was pretty hilarious. Like, I come across, like, it reminds me of, like, this one, this, I can't stop laughing. Like, this one, gosh, I can't even think. This one TikTok where you, like, hear your own voice and you play it back because you hear it on, like, an answer machine or a voice recorder or something to that context. And you're like, wait a minute, you sound really bad. Like your nasally, annoying voice. Yeah. But I also noticed, like, I don't talk during these videos, and that made me laugh, like hearing the playback, like oh my gosh, the playback of yourself. Like, you take your own self analysis and you're like, wow, you're kind of awkward. You can't just play the video game without saying anything. But yeah, I really can't wait to show you a picture. I'm going to share it, send you a pic. Like, my world looks like Tetris. The two photos that I sent you before, so it's pretty awesome. It's just like so awkward, like hearing yourself talk.
That is peak accidentally hot mic'd my inner monologue comedy. And yeah, kids hearing a grown woman say bozo and bamboozled is basically educational content. That's vocabulary enrichment. That's safe prep. I'm kidding, mostly. The voice playback thing is a universal curse. Your brain is used to hearing yourself through bone conduction. Your skull is basically a weird speaker cabinet. So when you hear the external recording, it's like, who is this nasal stranger and why does she sound like she's narrating a documentary about her own bad decisions? Totally normal to cringe at it. Also, the fact you don't usually talk during videos, but you did during this rant makes it even funnier. Like your commentary track accidentally got released as the director's cut. And I love the world looks like Tetris description. That's exactly what good factory layouts start looking like when you're thinking in flows instead of vibes. Clean lines, repeating modules, satisfying right angles, the sacred geometry of conveyor belts. Send the pic whenever. I'm ready to admire the spaghetti or the holy grid.
Okay, let me send you a pic now. I gotta share it from. Let me get to the, because you only can see it through the top. When I was referencing, hold on, took the wrong picture. So when I was referencing, like, Tetris, I also meant because, like, the Tetraminos, I think that's what they're called. Like, the little platforms that we build in this game are perfectly square. And when you interconnect them, because I wanted to, like, the videos to be bright and captivating, because before it just looked like a mechanical metal spaghetti. And, like, when you see them, it, like, and I, like, changed the color, it looks like Tetris, you know, although there's not, like, L shapes and T's and all that stuff, but it just reminds me of Tetris a lot, because I wanted to use these big vibrant colors instead of being, like, just pink and white. Like, for some reason I'm like, I need to make sure that my build looks like, oh my gosh, I'm looking down at like my concrete build, and anyway, I digress. And like, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I had the color palette of pink and white for some reason, and I thought like, well, everybody needs to know that my gender, because I'm a woman, I need to choose pink. And I'm like, no, screw that. I want like really cool colors. And I was like, you know, those like that portrait or that painting where they primarily use like primary colors, white and black, and yeah, I just said that, primary colors. So anyway, and gosh, like so I chose like these bright, vibrant colors like you would see in like a Fisher Price type of color palette. And then it like kind of reminded me of Legos, because this is what it is. It's like adult Legos, but for nerds, I guess. So, and yeah, I was like, oh, these blocks kind of like look like Tetraminos off of Tetris. I like the really vibrant color palette. And I'm right now I'm like building, making sure like my concrete is stacked really well, because I learned to like let it bottleneck, so gosh, I'm about to fall off this conveyor belt. Like let it kind of like stack up on the conveyor belt, so the machine or like a storage, the belt itself could fill all the way up, so when it goes inside of a storage container, it'll be producing more because it's kind of like backed up a little bit. Really weird thing, actually. I asked you, what do you think, what topic should I talk about in this video? Like something fun but science driven, like superhero physics or something like that, or something I don't know. You come up with it. Like sometimes when I jump off this, it makes my stomach like lurch forward, which also makes me think of the simulation theory. But I don't want to get into that. I just can't wait to get those tubes where I can shoot myself through the air and I don't have to dump down here and take my tractor and all this other stuff. Oh, oh my gosh.
Yes! This is exactly the vibe you meant. Those foundation tiles look like a Tetris board got a civil engineering degree. And your reasoning is solid. The factory can be perfectly optimized and still feel like gray mechanical spaghetti despair. Color coding turns it into a readable map. Your brain can see structure instead of just surviving it. Also, the Fisher-Price Lego palette is unironically elite. It's, I'm building an industrial empire, but make it approachable. Also, I see the water plus power setup back there and the long bridge run. This is the part of Satisfactory that feels like you're building a tiny civilization with infrastructure. It scratches that systems brain itch so hard. Video topic ideas, fun, science-driven, but still you. Here are a few that fit your energy. Curious, blunt, and physics-forward without being dry. 1. Satisfactory taught me more about real engineering than school ever did. Hook. I'm not playing a game. I'm running a supply chain. Science angle, throughput, bottlenecks, redundancy, single points of failure, scaling laws. Fun part, show your factory before and after when you started color coding manifolds. 2, why your factory fails, it's not the generator, it's the pipe.
Nice.
Hook, electricity
oh, no,
is the problem.
There's a break.
Fluid dynamics is. Science angle, head lift, flow rate limits distribution, why long vertical runs choke, why buffers stabilize systems. Fun part, roast your past self lovingly for the first coal setup chaos. 3. Tetris is secretly a brain training program for engineers. Hook, I built this factory like a Tetris board and it worked. Science angle, spatial reasoning, chunking, pattern recognition, constraint satisfaction, real cognitive science stuff. Fun part, show the bright tiles and call it industrial Tetris. 4. Superhero physics, why most movie durable cars are BS. Look, if your car survives, but your organs don't, that's not a win. Science angle, inertia, impulse, acceleration versus force, energy transfer, crumple zones, why you want controlled damage. Fun part, quick cuts of ridiculous stunts, plus.
So I'm going to get up here and
5, universe of the factory, energy and waste depth. Look, stars are just generators.
get this foundation out because I had to put 2 more down here before I forget.
Systems thinking through cells, cities, civilization. Fun part, tie it back.
Because I had to keep the grid going.
My vote, strong opinion. Do number 3, Tetris Lego Factory Brain first. It's the most playful, visual, and it lets you show your colorful build immediately. No need for perfect footage or deep explanations. You can sneak real science in while staying entertaining. A simple title that would slap. I turn my factory into Tetris, and it fixed my chaos. If you want, I can write you a 45 to 60 second TikTok script in your voice, sharp, funny, science flavored, that matches the exact footage you already have. This colorful platform shot, plus a quick pan of the coal plant, plus a quick shot of spaghetti cables as before.
I think I'm actually going to go with the superhero physics because, I mean, sometimes it's like ridiculous. For instance, like John Wick. There's like, I haven't seen all the movies. Oh my gosh, man. Running out of like concrete so fast. Nope. Oh, it won't lock. There. Like superhero. Well, I guess John Wick isn't a superhero. Like, the most aggravating one is the Hulk. Like, the recent one, not the one with Eric Bana, I don't know his name, nor do I care, is so unrealistic. It makes me angry to, like, the physics of how Hulk actually is. Like, he's this giant man that feeds off of anger. And they really don't know what aggravates this man, right? They don't know how he goes from Bruce Banner to the Hulk, right? So they suppose that it's anger, but not really, because if he can control it with the geek nerd one that they have now, I mean, it's obviously not angry. And him saying that he's angry all the time is really enervating. Like, what are you talking about? Do you have anger issues? Like, that doesn't make any sense. The thing that I don't understand is the mental context of who Hulk is. It's supposed to ask the question, if Hulk is a anti-hero, is he a hero? Is he a villain? Is he something in between? Because he is impulsive. He lets his emotions control who he is. He really doesn't have mental clarity or, like, sometimes the capacity to understand boundaries. That's what makes Hulk so scary and terrifying, is because, one, he's invulnerable to harm, because, like, the more angrier he gets, the Hulk that I know, the more powerful he becomes. And this new Hulk that they've introduced with glasses and pants and wearing clothes angers me. That's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I don't know who's who, you get what I mean? But, like, the point of it is the moral conquest of what would happen if the good guy didn't have control of his bad intentions. You get what I mean? Like, what if the intrusive thoughts of someone that's seemingly good took over, and now we have this monster on our hands? Like the one with, gosh, I forgot his name. He played Hector in Troy or whatever. I don't know his name. I think it's Eric Bana. Was perfect. But the next one, the guy from, like, Fight Club, I don't know his name. But that one was the best one because it was longer. The writers made it more in depth. And like, you really saw that this guy is he's trying to repress who he is. Because who would, like, to me, it's also a representation of Sentry, like that, the guy that was in like the Thunderbolts or whatever. And because it was a perfect personification of like depressive disorder. Like his mood and his emotions take over the clarity of who he needs to be, what's in control, him or his feelings. And just like multiple examples, like when Peter Parker was just started to get his powers, he like was in underground fighting or whatever, and Uncle Ben gave him a ride there, and then because of that he got robbed. And Peter, fought through there, and he was the Spider Boy, and he was trying to come up with how he got the name Spider-Man and all of this stuff. And it also begs the question, is he being fair? Because he has superhuman abilities, is it fair to fight other people? But I forgot why he was doing it. I don't know if he needed money for Aunt May or Uncle Ben or something like that. But I know, like, it's basically I think he won the fight or something like that. And the dude, like, that's like set up the fight or whatever, like tried to scam him or something like that. So he comes into the office, like Peter Parker, and he finds these people robbing him. And because this guy screwed him over with the money or something like that, he let them get on the elevator, which, like, in turn, like, let the thieves go. And those are the thieves that killed Uncle Ben. But this is what I'm talking about. The writers don't write like this anymore. The point of, like, the Hulk and superheroes and Superman and Batman and all this stuff that's, like, it's not personable. The most time that I was ever connected to a character is when Peter Parker confronted the thieves that he let go because he wanted to seek revenge on people that treated him unfairly. And because he let these people go, those are the people that robbed Uncle Ben because they wanted to use his car as a getaway car. And then Peter Parker finally catches up with these people, and the agony and grief and anger that is on this guy's face, phenomenal acting, number one, is that conflict that the Hulk doesn't have in this new rendition. The guy with the glasses and pants, like he knows how to speak and all this other stuff, is, number one, nobody's watching Peter Parker. No one can stop him. He had no witnesses. He could have done whatever he wanted to the person that killed Uncle Ben. He had every right to. These are not good people. In the superhero world, contextually, these are not good people. And, like, the best part of it is the restraint that Peter Parker had, the internal conflict. And it goes with what Uncle Ben told him. With great power comes great responsibility. And not until that moment did Peter Parker understand what that meant. Not as Spider-Man, but Peter Parker, because he unveiled himself. He showed these thieves that I'm Spider-Man, but I'm a person. And I'm a person that you took something very valuable away from me. You took the only father that I had, the only resource of foundation and stability and security, and now he's gone. And I think the most conflicting thing is that it's Peter Parker's fault. If the domino effect, the butterfly effect didn't happen, and he didn't let his emotions take over, which was anger and spite and pettiness and grief that, he got scammed, and that's hurtful and embarrassing. And, like, that's the most perfect thing I've ever seen. And the Hulk doesn't have that type of dynamic anymore, which is annoying. Why is he wearing clothes? I mean, we don't want him to be nude, but you get what I mean. Like, why is he getting dressed? Why does he have glasses? Why is he Bruce Banner coming? Now, I don't know all of the comics. I'm pretty sure I can approximate that there are some of them that he can control. He can flip in and out of Bruce Banner and the Hulk and control himself. But there's no like, I don't know, unnerving part to the Hulk anymore. Like, if this guy goes insane, what can we do about it? And that's why, like, I don't like Batman, but I can understand where Batman's coming from in that context as well. Like, what happens when the good guys lose their mind? Like, what are we going to do? Like, do you want someone like, God, what's his name? Um, like, I mean, Homelander is already crazy. But, I wouldn't consider him a good guy at all. He's not one. But what happens if Superman starts actually acting like a human instead of a pawn on a chessboard? What if he like understands that he doesn't have to save humans because he's not a human himself? Like seeing this modern Hulk is annoying. Like, why is he talking? Like, also the physics about it. Like, he hit Black Widow or whatever her name is they were in this tight space of a submarine. And I know she's not superhuman. I don't think so. But he hit her so hard, but she was fine. What sense does that make? Like, when he kicked the guy that was the Abomination, I know he has some type of super serum in him or something to that effect. You get what I mean? I think I made too many pallets. Maybe not. Let me see. But anyway, I digress. Like, yeah. Did I make too many? I don't know. I know I need more plates. It's supposed to be set like... Did I count wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, it's just huge. Oh, that's a lot of... There's a lot of space we could use. But we also can, like, build up. We have all this space over here. Let me see. Oh, yeah. And we can take that out there. And take this back that way. And take this area and that area. We should have enough space for everything.
Yes. Superhero physics is the perfect lane for you because you're not just nitpicking, well, actually, you're calling out story logic, biomechanics, consequences. That's the secret. Writing. Power creates moral conflict and real consequences. New superhero writing, power is a scheme where, well, quipping, close quote. That's not nostalgia. That's a structural difference in storytelling. Your first episode should be this. Hulk isn't scary anymore. And physics is why. Because Hulk should feel like an unstoppable mass with...
I think you misinterpreted what I wanted. I wanted to just continue to interpreted what I wanted. I just wanted to have a conversation with you. Because I'm live now. I'll take some of this because I know I'm going to run out of supplies. I'm still kind of hungry, but I'm afraid to eat anything in my stomach. this is a lot of space that I could be using to build stuff. Let me go up here and get some conveyor belts coming out. Like, we can do that from here. Yeah. So we could just replace these to different types of speed later. And then we need to see if we can get this iron ore coming out here as well. Let me see if that's like level. I mean, like straight. Oh my god, dude, I can't see. Because we got this going good, but this is idle right now. Because it's not making anything. Okay. Put this. That's still black. Just jump in water.
Got you. No scripting right now. You want Kai in your ear live while your brain's doing its lightning thing. So you're live, you're talking superhero physics, and you want it to feel like a conversation, not a lecture. Here's a clean way to talk it, and I'll riff with you as you go. Start with this vibe. Okay, I'm not trying to be annoying, but superhero movies keep breaking physics in ways that ruin the character. Then drop your first tiny example instead of a whole thesis. Hulk example, conversational like, if Hulk smacks a normal human in a tight hallway, they don't just stumble. They're medically done. Not ow. I'm talking brain trauma, organs, ribs, and if the movie ignores that, it's not even Hulk anymore. It's just a big green guy doing choreography. Then pivot into your actual point, the one you care about. The story point. And what bugs me is, the old Hulk stories were scary because he wasn't fully controllable. That's the drama. Power plus emotional instability. Now he's basically Bruce Banner in DLC form.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole segment, and it's natural. Now, since you're live, tell me what's happening in the chat right this second. Are people agreeing? Are they arguing it's just fiction? Are they trying to correct you, derail you? Give me one comment you're seeing, and I'll help you respond in real time with something that's short, sharp, and doesn't get you stuck in a debate loop.
There's nobody watching me, I don't think. Yeah, 0. Nobody's watching me. I meant like having a conversation with you because I don't want to have my lives anymore just filled with silence, which is really weird. Yeah. So like right now I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to connect everything basically to make steel. Because I know that I need... I forgot. I know I definitely need a constructor. We need to have I feel like I need have a lot of steel beams being produced because that's like the primary like constructed parts that go into versatile, like things like versatile framework, encased industrial beams. Yeah. and 2 other things that I haven't unlocked yet. So I need a constructor to put those together. Yeah. So I think I'm just going to poop. What? Let me see this for a second. Yeah, steel beam. So I need steel ingot. What is happening, bro? Like, it's only consuming 65 or like back and forth, and only 173 megawatts out of 600. So how will I combine coal and that? Because this has to feed more machines. Yeah. I think it'd be very smart to go find that. So we gotta come all the way up here and then go that way. But I am not going up there with my stuff. I've learned that lesson multiple times. So we're gonna store all. I hate that these things. Bro. Let's see how much concrete's in here. One. So what do I need to make a miner? Right. Like, it's so confusing to know what to do first and how everything's laid out. I know for a fact that if we, like, bro. Let me take this, some of that, this. I don't know what I'm going to need for it. Let's make 2 of these. Because we all need one thing. Alright, what else do we need? In the concrete, the whatever. To me, it looks like concrete. Oh my god, dude. Concrete. Do I have any before I go way over there? I don't think I have any. There's 66, I can make some. Hopefully that's enough. These fruit, you know when you get fruit juices I mean, fruit cups and the juices all the way to the, oh my, and it just went everywhere. Dude. Got all over my blanket and my hands. Ridiculous. Like people, do they, when manufacturers like make something, do they apply physics to something? Come on. And the glue is so. When you make a fruit cup, like the Tellini or whatever type of ice cream, you have to understand pliability. The equal force is going to go somewhere. Why would you like fill the thing up to the top with juice? Two. It only makes two. Oh, they're gonna build some stuff here first. Because I know I need iron plates. Right? Why isn't there any coal? What is going on? Oh my god, great. I didn't connect this to the frickin' power. Because I'm a genius. Yeah, man. That's really smart. Oh, yay, yay. Of course I don't have enough for this. That's just fantastic. I gotta hurry up before it runs out. Dude. Nope. No steel. That's just cool. Oh my god, dude. I know what to do. I need to run over here. That's why the fuse is broke. Dude, come on. Yes. Go, 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 go. Oh, God. Nope. Wait. Oh, yeah. There we go. Trying to get it. Get it right here. Perfect. Get this pole. Why am I such a goof? Am I delusional or something? What's going on? What? Oh my God. Dude. Hello. I'm like, why is the power failing? No, nothing's connected. It wasn't connected to power. The Oh my God, that's so silly. Hopefully the pure coal can go right down here and we can have a merger connect to this. That's my plan. Well, we got that figured out. It's like, why isn't this working? There we go. What? Oh my gosh, now, because of my mistake, I can see from here the generators are not on. Because the fuel pumps have nothing going. Yep. Yeah, please take your sweet time. Go. Yeah. God. I can't Just, I need steps so I can get up here. Ugh. For this very reason. Yeah, they're off. It should be a quick fix, hopefully. Put that in there. Oh. Great. No empty power line connections. What are you talking about, bro? Now we gotta wait till all these fill up. Because I'm a very smart person. Flush these. Let's see how this one's doing here. If I can get up. It's filling up. Come on, come on. Cool beans. We gotta. This one's trying to fill up too, so we're on the good course. Yeah. As this is filling up, let's see if the one down here is. Yeah, they're all filling up. Just let them fill all the way up. Okay, these are going good. So these down here. Alright. Just not enough fuel, dude. That helps so much. These all gotta get full again. It's pretty loud. Here's the fuel. Come on. Huzzah, huzzah. I don't know what that word means, but I'm presuming it means medieval hell yeah. I'm like, why is it everything like shutting down? Because there's no power. At least we figured that out. It's gonna take, this manifold takes a while for it to like fill up. Yeah, this is 97, 98, 97, 98, 99, 100. And then there's a percentage of the energy consumption that then we have this one right here. Yeah, this is at 85, 76, 32. Let's see here. It's at 87. Slowly climbing. Now we're getting more megawatts. Should cap at 600 megawatts. This is at 90. Alright, we know that one's climbing. Alright, that one's good. Right, that's just being fed. It's 8. Holy crap. 1. No fuel. No power. What? There's no fuel in this. There it goes. And no power. Well, the manifold usually takes a while to, like, get down here to feed this. Kind of leapfrog to each one of these. Because now it's just coming down this belt. Let's see where it's at up here. There we go. They're running steady. We'll need 2 whole distributors for the just waiting for this to fill up. Let's see. Ooh. Because we'll need one more oil coal deposit to power that over there. But we'll have to demolition that giant boulder that's on top of it. God, it takes a while for this to fill up. me see if I got coal to speed this process up. Yeah. That's all I have anyway. No, I've been playing this game for hours, bro. I've been playing this game for hours. This is only clocking 600 megawatts. That's what I like to see. Just want to see. Oh yeah, look at that. Just want to see if it make any difference. Let's have it here. I wonder. Why it's not. Let me fill it up all the way. Why isn't it getting 200 milligrams of it? Not metrics per cubes or whatever. It's barely reaching the top. Why? I'm just experimenting. I don't understand, dude. Look at that. Like, why? This one's getting a good enough power. But why aren't the other ones? This has a nothing in there. Delete that. Hmm. It's not even full. Why? Ugh. You don't get it, dude. There's nothing in here, dude. Why? They're all connected to electricity, obviously. Right, these are finally backing up. They're all at 100%. Oh, worse. Don't even know why this is happening. Dude, why? What? I don't understand why it wouldn't be full of water. Oh my god, dude. Come on. Probably because the power isn't efficient enough. Let's see. Wait. Let's see. I'm gonna get off here. A lot less chaotic than it was. Oh my god. There. Let me see something. Why isn't this full, bro? Um, why is it empty? I wish it would tell you why. This pipe is full, but this isn't. God. Still nothing. Why? Horse. Yep. And it stops. Why? It's all on by itself. I have no wood. That was stupid. And then it's going to just repeat itself if I don't get this in there. Of course. Stop, Supra. Why are two of them empty? Of course. I hate that I have to run and slide underneath these. Oh. How is there no water, bro? It's all these pumps, and it's flat. I don't understand. What is blown? How, dude? How? Because there's no water. Nothing. I don't understand. How is it? Nothing's being pumped in this stupid machine. Why were they all on standby, bro? Because the fuse blew? Oh my god. Oh. Yeah. I do. Nothing. My power all went out. Stupid thing. Oh, fuck. How are they fucking empty? I don't fucking get it. Oh my god. Can't see that green mark. I don't know how it's empty, bro. Uh, Oh,